Hey,
We out here, man, the long way, the strong way, but not the wrong
yeah,
way.
yeah,
Checkers, checkers,
yeah,
checkers.
Checkers check,
yeah.
man. Checkers, checkers, checkers. Hey, the finals, boy. Finals crazy, ain't it?
I'm standing with the alien. I'm standing on it.
Of course, of course. My boy went to Madison Square and showed them that they ain't panicking right now, man. They ain't panicking. Shout out to the alien, man. Shout out to the alien.
Oh man, aliens are black. We see that. You see Wimby do that thing.
How y'all boys feeling though?
I still feel like the Spurs can close it. They done been up early 3 games in a row. They gotta
Hmm.
stick with it though. They keep I don't know exactly what it
Fumbling at
is.
the end.
Yeah, getting tired of maybe they're not quite as deep as the other team is. I don't know exactly what it is. But
I feel like when I be watching the games, it be like they start getting complacent at the end. They don't be wanting to make no mistake. Like I get it, you know what I'm saying? You young, you don't want to make no mistake, but it just be like they try to get the most perfect shot and then they miss a shot and then the Knicks don't be missing. So I feel like they need to be more aggressive when they with the lead.
definitely got to take advantage of that. Too many opportunities. They ain't capitalizing.
Yeah,
For
I'll
sure.
say my my heart is with Wimby and them, but my mind is with the Knicks. If I'm being honest, but I'm cool with Wimby. I'm standing on. I'm cool. I'm going with the young bull. I like what Towns and I like what my boy doing Brunson, but I like Castle and Wimby. I like the young core. I think they'll be all right. We're not
Man,
just getting
the Knicks just having a lot of DNA out there, a lot of camaraderie out there. You know what I'm saying?
that's what we're
Like,
looking.
it's really nothing for them. I really had forgot the other day that OG Ananobi had won a ring with Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah, they got a little bit
Yeah.
got the DNA right now.
Hmm. I seen something online that was like, if Brunson win a ring, is he a Hall of Famer? Listen though, but you gotta hear
What's
me
his
out, right?
what's his,
Hear
what's
me
his
out.
stats? What's his
Oh, just listen. Remember, with basketball, it's not like the NFL. So it's not the NBA Hall of Fame, it's the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Basketball Hall of Fame. Okay. He
You know
might
what
can
I'm
do
saying?
that because he done already won the
Two
national
national
championship in college.
championships. And
So
he was player of the year in college. Um, he's all NBA 3 times, I think. He is like a 3 time All Star or something like that. So if he get a ring, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, if he get him a ring, is Brunson American?
I think so.
African?
He's something. He black.
This guy. This guy.
Talking about African. This dude.
I don't know. I think he's American. I'm pretty sure Brunson American.
Why the hell you went on the last Olympic team?
He probably was on that FIBA team.
Yeah.
He definitely got to
You
be
know
on
that
the
last Olympic team was a little. It was a little politicky, anyways.
So is Brunson the best American right now?
No.
No. Who better than him? Who a better American than him right now?
Shit, Ant-Man.
I like Ant. I like Ant a lot. I think Ant got everything it takes, but
I know
Brunson right now.
You know, I believe in making winning great again. So I don't care how I feel. I might lean towards Adam right now, regardless of what I like to see. I might lean with Brunson probably.
The thing about
Brunson win the way he went with the DNA, the clutch shots.
And the thing about Ant though, Ant gonna sit on defense too now. I think that's what kind of differentiates
That's
them.
what separated for me.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to scoring, you can't. I mean, you can score with the best of them. So you know, we can't just say Brunson is so much more of a scorer than he is. But I feel you on the winning part though. But I mean, outside of this year, they've gotten just as far as each other. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm just speaking from a purely place of if they won.
mhm.
If they lose, then all in the same bucket. Like if they lose, he in the same bucket with all of them. If he win though, he got to be separate.
But I also feel like I feel like I wanna see him win Finals MVP too if they win, just to like definitively stamp it. I feel like I want to see Finals MVP too, because Cat right now could possibly get it if they
I don't know
win.
if I would need that. Like, sure, it'll probably make it obviously more for sure, but I don't think I need it. I think
for me to like just like overly stamp it to be like, no, bro, it's not even like there's no reason for me to even entertain this conversation. Be a Finals MVP too, but if you go out there, like if you win it, it's still an amazing feat. But really, all they did was the Timberwolves and the Knicks. They literally swapped Karl-Anthony Towns, so it's just like, damn, Karl-Anthony Towns kind of. Me personally, if Karl-Anthony Towns win Finals MVP, I'm boosting him way up higher than. I'm giving him a much bigger boost than any other player in the NBA right now, to be honest.
He earned it for sure.
I think it got to be him and Brunson.
Carl,
No. I think Brunson, but for me, I think Brunson, win, lose, or draw, his place in the league is
kind of solidified.
It's kind of solidified already. It's really just more so. It's really just more so. Like, is he better than Ant to get to whatever next tier that is? 'Cause I feel like Ant is like where the top tier of players stops for me.
You got to think though, back to what you just said about how to help push him over the edge. Cat was the butt of a whole lot of jokes for a long time.
Right, and now
he's a whole lot of jokes.
The one.
I definitely can see how you might think Cat, what he's doing causes him to travel more distance and like closing the gap of where he's at.
Yeah.
But I think Jalen Brunson, with the type of ball they've been playing and how he's been leading the Knicks and all these clutch shots they've been having, specifically him.
But that's the only thing though. That's like it's big. Don't get me wrong, like him being able to hit those shots in the end. But if you really watching the finals, bro, he not really playing well up into those last 2-3 minutes. Sure. And he not the only one.
Isn't his field goal percentage down? Isn't Brunson?
He's shooting like 30%.
30%,
They also not in that position without him on that team either, though. So
yeah,
that's another piece to it.
But again, though, like I think he's solidified regardless. Like I guess for me, what I'm saying about Brunson is like I already kind of look at Brunson
in that way.
In that way, I already look at Brunson in that way.
That's maybe fair to say. I don't put him there, but I have no choice.
Yeah, like literally for me, the separator between Brunson and like those top names in the league is like where Ant is, because like Ant for me is like the boundary for the elite of the elite in the NBA right now. You feel me?
For sure.
That's how I look at it. Like you got your Jokic, you got Jokic, Greek Freak, Luka, Wemby, and then it's like Ant. You know what I'm saying? As far as the elite guys to me, and then like Brunson would be like the very next person that you can put in that conversation. Jalen Brown, Tatum. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got
Them,
Ant
them,
over.
them
You got
type of
Ant over
guys,
Jalen Brown.
huh?
You got Ant-Man over Jalen Brown.
I mean, see, that's what I mean. Like that little pocket. I ain't mad how it go. That's what I mean. If Jalen Brunson win it though, out of that pocket, he becomes the top guy of that little pocket.
No, I'm asking you about Jalen Brown now.
Jalen, I don't
Jalen Brown.
know. I don't know. I
Like
don't know.
today, if I ask you today, who are you ranking ahead of each other? Who's better, Jalen Brown or Ant-Man?
That's tough.
That can
Honestly,
really come down to personal preference.
really.
I'm
I like
taking
JB. I like
Ant-Man
JB.
for sure.
I really do like JB, bro. I really do like JB. And it ain't nothing, it's nothing Ant-Man has done, or it ain't nothing Ant-Man did that JB haven't did. You feel me? So
And JB also has a Finals MVP.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. For sure. So
And we can't put, although he does have Jason Tatum, we definitely can't put. Well, they pulled it with my dog Reed, but Kyrie didn't get the Finals MVP, so I can see that. But they can't push the
yeah,
whole.
Tatum ain't Bron either though. Like Tatum,
Nah, but I
Tatum.
see-
No. Tatum is in that same pocket that I'm talking about.
Sure.
Bron was the big dog, so it's more so like if somebody was to go play with Jokic right now.
That's
and win
kind of
Finals MVP.
that's kind of fair. I just think the way they played in the finals, the gap was way closer to each other, Brown and Kyrie. But that don't even matter. I'm talking about Tatum and Brown. You can't pull that whole Brown was the number 2 option with them boys. You can't. Although I get the thinking.
You talking about in the finals? I don't know though, bro. Watching it because they pretty much double teamed Jason Tatum the whole finals and said Jalen Brown gotta beat us. You know what I'm saying? And Jason Tatum still went out there and averaged like 25, 9 and 9 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like his assist
but
numbers
he
was
ain't
up and
averaging
all
no
type of
40.
shit.
I know people ain't doing what Brown doing all the time, but he ain't doing no 30, 15 to 10. No.
Right. Which is why I was like Tatum, not Bron though. So like,
No, for sure, but I think that's more of an argument to say that JB wasn't just a for sure number 2, unless you're going by defensive structure how they play JB.
Oh, okay, no, I get you. No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
like
Yeah.
unless your argument would be like, oh, okay, the defense played him like a number 1 though, and JB had the privileges of balling out against number 2s, almost like the wide
I
receiver.
mean, he so with that part, yeah, he kind of did. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like they played Jalen Brown like he was the number 2, but that was their mistake. They shouldn't have did that. That was their mistake right there. Like
I
they
have a
should
little
not
hot
did
take about Ant-Man, but I'm gonna hold off a little bit.
that. No, if your Ant-Man take might be mine that I put in the chat a few years ago.
hear
If it got something to do with his playoffs.
I
If it
want to
got
hear
something
it.
to do with the playoffs. I've
I'm
been
gonna say
said
like
that.
this.
I've been said that.
You
and
remind me
then-
of a guy from Pompano, but play a different sport.
Listen.
The best talent on the court. Definitely our culture loves them.
Mm-hmm.
But what's up with the postseason?
But okay, so boom, I was saying that up until he made the conference finals or whatever 2 years ago. I was like, okay, boom, he done made the conference finals. At least he's showing me. But then
We've seen somebody make the AFC championship before, and Larry Goose got there.
he ain't got no MVP either, though. So I don't even like that.
He don't have no MVP, so I understand how the comparison might be off because the other dude got.
Do Ant-Man even got a first team
all NBA?
Actually, then let's check that.
Oh, y'all better not tell me he ain't got that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like comparing him to Lamar is that's tough. I see where you're going.
I can see where you're going though, as far
Yeah.
as what I talk about with that marketability stuff with the two of them.
So no, he don't
can
got
see
a
that
first. He
part.
don't got a first team All NBA. He got
Lamar-
2 second teams.
Lamar accolades is just OD. Besides the playoffs and the Super, his first teams and his 2-3 MVPs already is just ridiculous, though, bro. That's what keep him where he need to be at. That's what keep him in them combos where he have like Lamar is another thing. You know, I had the combo when you get multiples of anything, it's no longer a discussion. Multiple MVPs, multiple rings. Once you get multiple of any of those type of accolades, maybe even multiple all first teams. Once you get multiple of those, it's kind of hard to push back on them being a top player, in my opinion, bro. This really is. Like, how can you say they're not a top player if they have multiple of these rare accolades?
Right. Yeah. People, they not just out there just not getting it.
Right. They ain't gonna be like, oh, Lamar just a noodle. We're not doing that. We're
right.
Like, I don't even care how I feel, bro. I don't care what theory I have with winning. Sometimes, like I said, bro, some things just force your way out the door, bro.
And see, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about Aaron Rodgers, bro. Like, I understand when people get to talking about what he is as a top guy, just because, I mean, bro, all them MVPs, first team, all, you know what I'm saying, all pro, yada yada yada. I can't go against it. You feel me? But you know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. He can't be A-Rod no more ever.
No, that's over with. That's long gone.
That's long gone.
That's long gone.
A-Rod belongs to one person.
That was gone the minute my boy got shipped out to Las Vegas.
Yeah. It was over. So he's forever Aaron Rodgers. He ain't A-Rod no more. He better, out of respect, I say discount double check out of respect, but there's really Triple H too, though. So whatever.
Because I don't think that we plan on going on the quarterback tangent, but once again, I got Aaron Rodgers pretty firm in my top 6 quarterbacks all time. Probably pretty firm there.
We at 6.
It's probably about 6. I don't know if I can justify 5. Let's say like this: wherever you got Peyton, I got him above Peyton. So that's about as simple as you put it. So wherever you put Peyton at, I get it. Peyton.
But
get it.
I don't.
If we talking talent, arm talent, and all that, athleticism, I get it. I can hold that part.
And I would make the argument that Aaron Rodgers played better in the playoffs than Peyton Manning. That's the icing on the cake.
Did he?
Yeah. And Aaron Rodgers didn't have the teams or the assistants that Peyton Manning had. Actually, I'm standing on that. No, Peyton Manning.
People only say that because he didn't have a first round wide receiver. But he had plenty of.
Peyton Manning had 2 Hall of Famers on the perimeter.
You think Devontae Adams ain't gonna be a Hall of Famer?
I think he is.
Okay. Reggie Wayne ain't got in there yet, so I don't know.
Okay.
He probably
is like, but how you know how they treat receivers when it comes to the Hall of Fame, bro? We don't know.
That's fair.
Theo
had to wait.
And AB probably not getting in just off the simple fact he's AB.
Let's not talk about that. I'm still disturbed by all of that.
For sure.
Look, I don't know. I was about to say if T.O. could get in, AB could get in, but I don't know. That's a different level of crazy right there. He started wilding for real.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, AB had some off the field issues that is pretty serious, though. To be fair, like that is the great like T.O. I think T.O. got a bad rap. I don't think T.O. had nearly as many like serious or at all off the field.
It's so crazy when
T.O. was just a dickhead for real.
But when it comes to T.O., I remember growing up, and I remember them trying to like bash T.O. Like, this is me growing up, and I used to think to myself, of course, we used to see him like going at the quarterback on the sideline sometimes, yada yada. But I used to think to myself like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, damn, is it that bad? Like, what are we talking about? It's football, bro. Like, I was little arguing with teammates and stuff, so I can just imagine how it is being in the NFL and you getting paid to do this. And as a wide receiver, your pay is based off your quarterback realistically, like getting you the ball for real.
Yep. Yeah. Contracts, all of that. You got to hit them incentives. It started to add up. So I can see why they be cutting up the way they do, but y'all ain't the only niggas out here with goals and incentives that you got to hit.
Right.
You know, I want to do a documentary on called The Diva. Like, who first started?
Who started that? Yeah.
Who started the diva-ness? Like,
you know, just allow it. More so saying, well, you know, they're wide receivers, so we got to let it slide. Like, what coach was the first one?
But even before they got allowed,
who started it?
Who started that part?
That's more important because everybody came. What you say all the time? What DA be saying? Treat everybody fair, but not equal.
Everybody fair, but not equal.
Certain ones gonna be able to get away with murder, and you better not drop a pencil.
I think wide receivers by far got way more leash than anybody else, and that's crazy. They got more leash though.
I do. I think
Maybe
I
I'm
might.
biased. My wide
I
receiver was
I
reading
think a
books on the
quarterback
sideline.
got more leash than anybody for real. For real, they can do whatever they want.
My wide receiver was reading books on the sideline during the Super Bowl run.
If your quarterback was reading books, they'll be calling him not. They wouldn't be saying. They wouldn't be.
If Jalen Hurts is reading books on the sidelines, bro,
he had to be amazing. I don't know. You said quarterbacks got the most leash. Adam.
I think his wide receivers are not even.
Nah, Adam
I
said
think
quarterback.
I
the perspectives of
think
it is
quarterbacks got the most leash.
I
They
think
they
quarterback.
literally everything run through the quarterback.
I think on average they do, but if the outliers, the ones with the most, tend to be wide receivers. It seems like.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why though. It's also like, again, it goes back to that marketability standpoint. So quarterbacks are held to a much higher standard than the rest of the team. They can't go out here and get the wilding like a receiver would. So they really got the most leash, but it's gonna mess their money up and everything else going behind it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be in the media crazy. They ain't gonna talk about the receivers the same way they talk about the quarterback in the media.
See,
They're
with
gonna blame them for everything.
quarterback too, though, like it's the rarest position, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't.
That's not no plug and play position.
Yeah, you can't just sub them in and out, and you can't just put somebody else there. So you kind of gotta give them a little bit of leeway, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let them get comfortable or whatever. But again, when you think about like on average now, with the numbers being so small, I don't know if we can include them, because of course it's gonna seem like they got more of a leash because the position's so rare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
With wide receivers, though, that's like the deepest position in football, like period. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably, you probably got more wide receivers on your team than any other position. Maybe
Who's
like D lineman.
Who's the last quarterback y'all feel like got away with murder? That could just do whatever they want.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, probably Big Ben.
Probably Big Ben.
I'll say Big Ben, but I wasn't thinking about him. I was thinking Johnny Manziel. I was thinking Johnny Manziel. Big Ben definitely got away with a whole lot of BS a couple times too.
Yeah, still getting away with it.
Didn't even talk about it like just that much. I kind of remember the Big Ben. They talked about it, but
they made it seem like it was nothing. Like it was just like, oh.
They said like this. It, in my opinion, I could be wrong because I know I was younger. It wasn't
complexion for the protection.
D Watt got the publicity. D Watt got was
crazy.
But you know, in a different timeline, in a different, you know what I'm saying, podcast, they probably saying D Watt is their answer.
Yeah.
You feel me? Sure. Like it's another podcast out there that's probably saying D Watt.
I mean, to be fair, he did get the highest fully paid guaranteed contract after his allegation.
Yeah.
To be 100, he did get like 200.
Yeah, he did get the highest guaranteed contract in
after his allegations with no Super Bowl ring.
With no Super Bowl ring.
Had Deshaun Watson had an All Pro yet?
I was just gonna say that. Has he had an All Pro?
I think he had one that one season where you told what. He was on such a run too, man.
I don't know, because he didn't even get no MVP votes. That year was Patrick Mahomes' first MVP. I remember because Patrick Mahomes every team he beat in the playoffs that year, he was down 10.
Oh, this was mind-boggling.
Or that might have been Tom Brady's last Super Bowl with the Patriots. Actually,
what do y'all think? That this is a decent just kind of comment. What do you think happened to Deshaun, man?
What you mean?
Like, I'm looking at his numbers, bro.
Bro, he got hurt twice.
Yeah,
and he was out for 2 years.
He only missed one season though, and his second time getting hurt was in that. He missed one full season, 2021. 2020, the year before, bro, he had 4,800 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions, bro. He missed one season, and he came back, only played 6 games.
He missed one season. When he suspended 2 seasons though.
He only missed 2021. He played 16 games in 2020.
He was hurt.
2022, he played 6 games. He was 3-3. 1,100 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. The very next year, again, he only played 6 games. He was 5-1 though, which is interesting. And on 7 touchdowns.
I remember that. He was sorry, but they was winning.
They benched him, didn't they? Yeah, I remember that.
The worst thing ever happened to D-Watt was Houston trading
D-Hop.
DeAndre Hopkins. That's the
And
worst
they
thing
traded
that happened to
D-Hop for, bro. Is there a worse trade in like trade history? Maybe other than the Luka trade.
What they got for him, like a third round pick?
No. Actually, rewind, because at least they got AD for Luka. No, that's not. I don't know, but that D-Hop trade was ridiculous. Like ridiculous.
What they get? Third round pick?
It was like a 6th round or something like that. That D-Hop trade was like for a 6th rounder, and he was like in his prime too. That's crazy.
JJ Watt said, he said, I don't blame him for leaving because they was playing around with him. Wow, bro, what's so crazy? D-Hop had just got off his third All-Pro. He just got off his third first-team All-Pro in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They traded him to Arizona. He got a second-team All-Pro instantly.
They traded Hop for David Johnson, 2020 2nd-round pick, and the 2021 4th-round pick.
I don't know why I thought it was like a 6th-round pick.
I
was just gonna say 2nd-round pick. Okay, they made it sound a little bit better. And David Johnson was just coming off a crazy year.
David Johnson was high back.
Actually, at least now that us just knowing what's going on in that time, they probably sounded good, but I mean they basically got shit for that. What did that second round?
At that time, that still was a lot of people saying that was BS.
Facts though. I mean, he was in the middle of his prime. You don't give
about that
a top 10 wide receiver in the middle of your prime for nothing, basically. Like off of All-Pro, and then turned around and got another All-Pro. That's first round minimum.
This man got 3 All-Pros in a row, bro. First team, excuse me. He got 5 All-Pros total. He has 3 first-team All-Pros in a row.
That pocket of receivers might be like the best pocket of receivers that we seen.
That generation right there.
Yeah. That was deep for sure.
But I ain't gonna lie though, but that like mid 2000s pocket too, with like the T.O., Randy, Ocho Cinco.
Especially if you put like Chris Carter's and Michael
Irvin. You know what I'm saying?
You want to slide that like in the 90s in there with that pocket with the T.O. and the Randys.
Okay, my only thing about that pocket crazy too though. But I honestly feel like the pocket sliding beyond Chris Carter and Michael Irvin is better. Not gonna lie to you. Like
you talking about if you do like 03 and up type.
Yeah, bro. When you got the Randys, you got the T.O.s. Jerry was in his last like few years. You got the Marvin Harrisons, you got the Ocho Cincos, Larry Fitz came around, Megatron came around. You feel me? Like that pocket was crazy, bro. Andre Johnson. But Hop them pocket was Hop, Julio, AB, Megatron last little stint. Mike Evans came around, Odell came around, like that's Devontae Adams, like that pocket was crazy.
Our group of wide receivers just had a different gear. I think that's the best.
Stephon Diggs in that little reign too.
Look at Stephon Diggs. No, Diggs did have a little boom, boom.
Bro, it was a time where the top Diggs 3 was like Stephon Diggs, Hop, and whoever was the third person.
Stephon Diggs top 5 wide receivers, bro.
Yeah, like Stephon Diggs was top 5, like for a good little run.
Stephon Diggs has a first-team All-Pro.
For sure.
Wow. For sure. Let's start off
for sure.
And he has 2 All-Pros. He has a second-team All-Pro as well in 2022.
For sure.
He got all his All-Pros with Buffalo.
It was his best year.
Those his best years when he was in Buffalo.
Yeah, when he got traded for a first rounder during that time. I mean, he went to go, you know what I'm saying, play with Josh. So are they doing so how similar is like Stephon Diggs situation to AJ Brown's situation?
Not nearly as bad, not nearly as ugly leaving. It's not even the half.
For real.
Bro, AJ Brown was an All-Pro 3 times in a row. Been to 2 Super Bowls, bro. Top 5 in yards, top 5 in top in everything. There's literally you just want to go.
Y'all, the first round of y'all guys from 2 years from now.
He just wants to leave, bro. That's probably the most frustrating as an Eagles fan. T.O. hurt pretty bad, bro, because we left a lot of meat in the bone with Matt Nav and T.O., bro. So T.O. hurt bad.
I feel like that's how every team that got rid of T.O. felt though. Like probably up until he got to the Buffalo Bills, it was like, damn, bro. Like,
I'm not sure with the other teams, but we made it to the bowl.
Deal with him. He doing too much.
Bowl with T.O. though. You feel me? We made it to the bowl with T.O. So we were feeling like this is our guy.
Y'all supposed to win that too.
Definitely.
He went off for like 130 with a broke leg.
Man, I went shake his hand with a broke hand.
Yeah, bro, but I think obviously it's comparable because people made the assessment that Diggs not turn around, but definitely elevated Josh Allen's career. And same thing for AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts. Like, I get that. I just think that even what Diggs did in Buffalo is just not as much as what AJ was able to accomplish in that span. And Diggs did a lot. Like, Diggs was balling. This is no shade to Diggs at all. Like,
No, I agree though. I agree. He definitely, like AJ definitely did more at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like more for the time of what was going on. I definitely agree with that.
A little bit, like I said, bro. Most people get yards. He been to 2 Super Bowls. He been to 2 of them, bro.
I just looked up who was the first diva wide receiver. So it said flashy receivers been out since the 70s, but they said this modern day diva shit came from Michael Irvin. They say he really like one of the ones who really put it on Front Street, and then behind them they got Keyshawn, T.O.
Keyshawn Johnson. Okay, I can see Keyshawn Johnson.
I heard about the rumors of Michael Irvin. though. Michael Irvin was a wild card back then, boy.
The White House?
Yeah, more than just the White House though. The White House, it's like the White House was like just the basic stuff he had going on. You know, like the teammate.
Yeah,
Michael Irvin doing a lot of like Michael Irvin was like
in the locker room.
Irvin did a lot, bro.
He did them in the locker room. They just luckily was able to keep it under the wraps.
I would probably, I know obviously this sounds ridiculous, but I'm just being honest. I would much rather have a Michael Irvin than somebody reading books and loafing. I'm just being honest. Much rather have a partier than a loafer every day of the week.
Yeah.
Every day
A nigga that just like to party all the time.
And
yeah.
I have teammates that like to party and show up on game. I've seen it, so I ain't on that. Like, whatever.
That's what matters when you get in between them lines. What you doing between them lines?
I got an old teammate right now in my head that I got in my head. I ain't gonna say his name, but he used to loaf a lot. He used to loaf. I ain't gonna say his position because when I say his position, they gonna know. But
wide receiver, ain't it?
No. I received a couple loafers, but they ain't. Nah.
Oh, it's a D lineman.
Nah.
Damn. Okay. Never mind.
I'll say running back. Who's running back? I'm leaving it at that though. I'm leaving it at that.
Ain't talking about everybody gonna know. Everybody ain't go to college.
I think the people that play ball with might know.
Yeah, for sure.
Brett was nice though. He just had no aspirations for play. He was pretty solid though. But yeah, I'd much rather have a partier than a loafer all day.
Hey, yeah, definitely. I take Dennis Rodman on my team any day, any season. They talking about Brett went to WWF and then came back and played. So be it. As long as you show up in between them lines, that's all I care about.
Let me tell you what I am happy about, Rento. That you got to see that Chargers game live, and I know you was already tapped in, but you really got to see the trauma AJ Brown was giving us these last years. Like the Chargers game was just like one game of many, bro.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, he definitely dropped like three catches where it would have made a huge difference. And as soon as we walked in the gate, he dropped the bomb.
We feeding you.
Yeah, it was crazy. But see, that's the thing though. The bomb that he dropped at the beginning of the game was an off-schedule throw, bro. It was like I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's something that y'all struggle, not even y'all struggle with, but AJ Brown struggled with when it ain't a route that was like supposed to be his route, but it was like scramble drill or something like that. Because he ran a dig first. He ran a dig
and cut it up, and
then he cut it up the field. Yeah, he cut it up the field, and I was just like, bro, it's almost like his adjustments went away. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like,
real talk, bro. I haven't seen. This is just the truth. I'm not saying he's not. I haven't seen AJ Brown dominate in 2 years. I'm being so sincere right now. I have not seen AJ Brown not loaf, not like go after every ball hard in 2 years. Even that Super Bowl run, bro. May I remind you again? He was reading books on the sideline. Like
y'all won though.
We won, bro, and then we was 3-0 the next year off a Super Bowl, and he already asked for a trade. So that just lets you know what his mind was the season before. The year that we won the Super Bowl.
To be honest, he was trying to help y'all out. Yeah, I should have traded him right there. To be honest, probably would got
earlier
when he asked. Yes, when he asked.
Yeah, I definitely think we would have won more.
Got a whole lot more for him.
You probably, bro, for sure. Max Crosby was finna go for 2 firsts, like this year and next. Like
if we would have got rid of him after the Super Bowl, we would have been lit.
Yeah, y'all have been up.
Well, who gets rid of your 3-time All-Pro in a row, 27, 28-year-old wide receiver after going to 2 Super Bowls because they asked? You just don't do it. I ain't gonna hold you. You just don't do it.
It wouldn't have made sense for y'all money-wise either, though.
No,
every time a team try to play hardball with their star, we got the control, it never works out.
Yeah,
it never works
maybe
out.
One time because this IU stuck on a little hot fire. You ain't gonna hold you down.
The only Le'Veon kind of worked out for them too, though.
For the team doing Le'Veon like that, kind of, yeah. I don't think they was never as dominant as. To be fair, Adam point though, they're still not dominant as what they was again though.
I'm not saying. Well, let me rewind. Let me rewind because it wasn't necessarily it worked out for the team. It just worked against Le'Veon's favor. We've seen that. That ain't the same.
It worked against the Steelers' favor too, though, because they needed them. That's what I'm saying. Is when that happens, it's a two-way street.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna cause problems in the locker room because you're ready to go. You're gonna be beefing with your coaches. The media gonna be asking questions all year. It never works out.
So, is there what's some examples of like players really wanting to be gone and that shit working out for both sides for real? I'm trying to think. Has there ever been a time like where like the players was just distraught and they just didn't? Maybe Stephon Diggs, because then he wanted to get out of Minnesota, right?
You said was there a time when the players was distraught and what?
Like distraught, and they traded him for Justin Jefferson for a first rounder that ended up being jealous.
So was it an off-season trade? Let me see.
Was it a draft night trade? No, it wasn't a draft night trade. Couldn't have been a draft night trade. But I just know whenever they traded Stephon Diggs, it ended up being Justin Jefferson.
They traded him for a 7th round pick.
Who's Stephon Diggs?
Oh no, I'm tripping. The Vikings sent Diggs.
Right. Yeah.
Vikings sent Diggs in the 7th for 1st, 5th, and the 6th from the Bills.
Yeah.
Shout out to Diggs, boy. He turned dope when he got with Josh Allen, bro. That him and Gabe Davis run was something serious.
It was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
That's why I don't.
Hey, I have to. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
gonna give him no grace
on checkers too. Shout out to Dub, man. We definitely was on the Gabe Davis little train for a second. That nigga is a boo boo.
He had his run though. He was good when he was supposed to be.
Them fantasy numbers was good though.
No fantasy numbers.
PPR numbers was good.
Let's say like this one, he was good for when he was supposed to be during that window. He was good
for real. Yeah, he was good when they were supposed to be. Definitely.
That's why I can't give.
And if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't even be in the game against.
Can we not forget that the Bills had one of the best secondaries in the NFL during that same time? Tre'Davious White, Justin Poyer, and them boys. They had one of the best secondaries. Come on, bro. So it wasn't. I don't want to hear them boys and they had no ball players. They just didn't get it done.
The defense was solid for sure.
They just didn't get it done.
No, I remember during that time it was the Bills defense. Lawson. The defense was really their staple for real.
Arguably the strong point of their team.
The strong point of it. No, it was. I remember that. That was a strong point in their team. I remember that. I definitely.
Josh Allen is super dope in September. Shout out. Shout out to how good he is in September. I know one thing. You give certain quarterbacks a dominant defense and a number 1 and a number 2 wide receiver, they're going to the Super Bowl with it. And he had above average coaching as well. Let's not act like that. He's had several head coaches as an OC.
Somehow, some way, it always makes its way back to Philly.
He has had.
I ain't bring up Philly. I was talking about.
Yeah, he did.
I'm talking
Hey, I was just gonna say, I was thinking about Patrick Mahomes.
I was talking about Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, when you start talking about the different OCs, that's Jalen Hurts too.
I was just saying that I was more so bringing up the different OCs to say that Josh Allen had no excuses. You had Brian Daboll, one of the best offensive minds in the NFL right now. You had Diggs and Gabe Davis. You had a loaded defense. You just didn't get it done. But we don't care about losers. We care about September. So I just wanted to, bring up, shout out to September boy Josh Allen. Because that's what's going on.
It was tough though, bro. Like it was tough. What was he supposed to do? 13. What was he supposed to do with 13 seconds left?
I don't know. Maybe not leave it up to 13 seconds.
Come on now, like, come on, bro.
Let me tell you why, bro. Now I'm gonna bring up Philly. The reason why I have no sympathy, we beat the man, so that's always gonna be my argument. That's always gonna be my rebuttal. We beat Pat, so that's not the whole old.
Not that year.
Sure, that's fine.
Exactly.
The whole is Pat is just
got lost in.
It's a loss, yeah. But we came back, but we played them more than once. The same way the Bills played them more than once.
I mean, the thing about the old days is they the old days. It's a different season, my boy. You can't be like, oh, we beat Patrick Mahomes. They won their season.
The fact that we were able to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs gives no excuse for nobody else.
I feel you.
It's not like he's unbeatable. We know.
I mean, no, we already seen that. We knew that part.
We know he ain't unbeatable, right?
Yeah. We knew that part. We knew that before y'all got to him. We knew that early, actually. He got beat by Joe Burrow.
Oh, because of Tom?
No, he got beat by Joe Burrow.
Oh, I forgot I forgot they talk about that Joe Burrow year like he won it. Was that Joe Burrow only All-Pro year?
I don't think he got All-Pro that year either. I don't think he ever been an All-Pro. I don't think Joe Burrow ever been an All-Pro. Did he beat Mahomes twice in the playoffs?
No, boy, we ain't doing that now, you guys. So now you doing a lot.
Nah, he played him twice. He played him twice in the playoffs. I know he played him twice. Brady.
But I don't even know if Brady up on him.
Yes, he is. Brady haven't lost against Mahomes. What you talking about? What you talking about, boy?
Brady,
come on now, bro.
That's what make Brady. When it comes down to that, that's what they're gonna do to him. That head to head. You know that's what they're gonna do to him.
What talking about? Is he up against him? Yes, he done put that man in the dirt
twice,
multiple times.
Or was it one?
Yeah.
That one was just bad because it was really like it was becoming Mahomes' lead, and Brady was like, "Sit down, I'm still around here, boy. I'm still running things around." Brady did that at New England. I forgot.
Okay, hold on. Let me check myself. They tied, so they head-to-head record. They tied.
They won.
Mahomes got them in the regular season, and Tom Brady got them in the playoffs.
How many times? They're 1-1.
No, they 3-3.
And Brady got them all 3 times in the playoffs.
No, one time in the regular season.
And twice in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, yep.
Twice. Send them home twice.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Brady.
And listen, and the 2 biggest games too: the conference championship and the Super Bowl. Get up out of there. Yeah, bro. And Patrick Mahomes, he crazy though. Patrick Mahomes crazy, man. Shout out that black man or racially ambiguous man. Speaking of race, bro, y'all know I usually got to go on my little race rants, but I ain't gonna do a full race rant, man. I just want to say, justice for Carmelo. You know,
I feel bad for the boy.
I feel bad for him too. You know what I'm saying? Then I got my boy on a murder charge or whatever. I mean, it's a sticky situation because, like, you feel me? He did. He killed that boy, and a lot of people are trying to make it seem like, you know, what's the justification for that? Mm-hmm. But, bro, I see somebody coming at me like that. You know what I'm saying? They always blame the reaction and don't never blame what provoked it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't never do that. They don't never take that into account, especially if it ain't, especially when it is us specifically. You feel me? Like when it's us, they don't care. They don't care what provoked us, bro. They don't care.
I definitely think when it comes to certain terms that is gray area, the gray area doesn't fall in our favor. That's the best way to put it.
Definitely not.
That's the best
way. Like I think it's crazy that Carmelo was literally physically assaulted, right? He was physically assaulted. He was pushed for real. And he don't have means of defending himself. But literally a week ago, the verdict came out with Rick Chow. And this man can chase. He can chase a kid for, bro. It was 130 yards, bro. That means he went from end zone to end zone and got another first down. And
I ain't trying to like compare.
Got 2 more first downs.
But that one,
2 more first downs, bro. Like no, he went from the back of the end zone to the other back of the end zone, and then still kept going.
Real deal.
Like, come on now, bro.
I just feel like, I mean, this situation is a lot to say, but all in all, like, these rules are just not consistent. That's just the best way I can put it. And I'm not saying, let's not even just say purely race, which I do think it played a part. These laws are literally just not consistent. And a lot of the verbiage is just too broad to be left up to people to make that decision. There we go. That's the best way to put it. The way these laws are made, some of them, in my opinion, are too broad to leave up to the person to guess if it's wrong or not.
The real issue is,
can I put my hands on you or not? I'm allowed to touch you or not?
The real issue,
more definitive. Like that whole, it's up to the perception of the person whether it's enough force. I kind of like that verbiage. I think it leaves room for a gray area. But
and then
I will admit though, like just to keep
in the gray area, we don't get no power in deciding where the gray area stops. You feel what I'm saying?
There's no benefit of the doubt at all whatsoever. Mm-hmm. When it's in the gray, it's different. But
it's guilty,
like I said, to be
proven innocent with us.
To be 100 though, it is unfortunate that somebody young lost their life. Like I genuinely do understand that. I ain't gonna hold you down, and I do understand they're talking about the amount of force that was applied back. I just don't think that's been done consistently all throughout history. That's the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I didn't know that you could just put your hands on people. And then
based off the last 2 weeks, the real issue comes down to the stand your ground statute, right? My boy was running away and they tried to say he pulled a gun. You got 2 grown men chasing you. You 15 years old, you know you ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? In a had he been legal to carry that firearm, you can't use that as an excuse. Oh, he pulled a gun. Y'all chasing this man. He ain't did shit.
I'm being right.
And then 2, same thing with this situation right here. You like, can I defend myself?
Right.
That's my kind of that's kind of my point. Like I really don't even. The second time with Brett running, I really don't even see how the gun is a factor. If I'm being 100,
bro, none of that shit.
Don't even matter.
He chased him for 130 yards, bro.
That tricked me out. I ain't gonna lie. That tricked me out a little bit, bro. I was
because my whole thing, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Even if I'm trying to like, let's say I get mad, I'm get into a fight, or I'm finna get into an altercation wherever I'm at, and I'm trying to get to my man's, right? Bro, after probably 40 yards, you gone. You feel me? Like unless it's that bad, unless it's like that bad, like it gotta be like something where it's like, nah, bro, like I'm really getting on your ass, but like
this is just the best way to sum it up from my opinion. If you was to ask me who is more mentally disturbed, the 14-year-old carrying an unlicensed firearm, which is horrible, or the grown adult chasing a 14-year-old 130 yards to murder him in the back, I'm absolutely right. And the other one is way more mentally distraught. It's not even like a bro, we're talking if a 14-year-old ran in my house, I don't know if I would chase him. And I literally seen that he didn't have nothing.
Right.
Let's say even if I thought and I knew it was just like a water bottle. Because you gotta think about it. Even if they thought he stole the only thing they could have thought he stole was something not of value. That's another thing that tripped me out. Like, it's not like he walked
Bro,
past
none of
bust
that,
down
bro.
watches. It's not like it was
None of that is worth it at all.
a
At all.
water bottle.
And
Like,
then my whole thing is like, as a business owner, especially something like that, bro. Like, I dead ass think that for one, you probably got shit insured.
Yep.
So for you to do all of that for something that for something stolen or whatever,
it's more than
had bad intention. You had bad
it's more
intention.
than just about you wanting to make it. I don't like these people around.
Also, and they say that this is just rumor mills. You know what I'm saying? That's right in Columbia, right in our backyard. So obviously, we're gonna hear a whole lot more than most people will. But they say they think that the son really killed them, and that's why it was like, oh, he chased him 130 yards, yada yada yada. And Rick Chow was just like, you know what I'm saying? He was what's the word I'm looking for? He was just taking a fall for him because he would have definitely got in trouble if it had been the son. Because like, you ain't got no reason. You got even more or less of a reason.
They should have been able to check that anyways, though, whether or not who the real shooter was. I'd be surprised if they didn't run that GSR test on them boys that night.
See that gunshot residue, see what's going on with that.
Yeah.
I heard that too. I'm not saying, I just honestly think I just can't wrap my mind around it, if I'm being honest. And I think it's the 130 yards part, and it's also being a strong.
The 130 yards thing is insane, bro.
What do you mean you ran out the store and followed them?
Right.
Once again, bro, over a water bottle. You can't convince me. And then for you, my thing is this. Now, can we personally have a conversation about our community and about young people having guns and stuff? Absolutely. I mean, we're not naive.
Right.
I just don't know how that's just justification for Jake, because I'm being so sincere. I don't care what race they are. If a 14-year-old is running away from you and they don't have nothing of value, like whatsoever, how do you justify chasing them 130 yards and shooting them back? You really have to justify that to me. Now, once again, their whole defense was he was scared for his son. That's literally the only out. Not I'm saying only out. That's literally like what he had to pull. Oh, I was scared.
It's not even an out though, nigga. Stay your ass in the store.
Yeah, I don't know why he can't do anyway. That's my whole thing. How can you chase somebody though, and then call self-defense? I don't get that. I really
chasing. See, I don't get that at all either. Chasing somebody in self-defense,
and then imagine saying, "Bro, they finally turned around on me." Like,
see, like it got something like that. You being chased and then using self-defense. It got to be like they literally already tried to take your life. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be on some. The only way I can see that making sense is like, let's say somebody run up on me and they shoot me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they don't know that I'm still alive. Like I might hit the ground and they just shot me and they get to running and I'm up and I might be trying to chase them. Now I'm chasing with a fucking gunshot, wound, whatever. That's gonna be hard. I get that.
People people go down for that. People don't.
I know. Yeah. I'm already knowing.
You can't even.
Just the other weird part about it. He got shot in the back. Everybody knows you can't shoot nobody in the back.
Right.
That's
in South Carolina, bro.
Like things that like
they don't even want you to shoot nobody in the back in your own house, yet alone at a business after chasing somebody 130 yards.
Right.
And y'all telling me he got off because of that?
Bro, I'm not gonna get off the fact that he's 14. I'm not leaning off of that. He came to drive his he doesn't have a driver's permit.
Right. Literally.
He came and get in the car and drive away.
He literally can't, bro.
I just don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I would much rather have, like, I understand if he came in and stuck it up, like, put the file on the mama, went to the register, and then the son seen it, he was beefing. Okay.
Right.
Like, at least I can be like, all right, bro, they had a lot of animosity. They put that file on my dude, so he tripping. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
None of that, man. Once again, I just think it's a lot of gray area, and we got to clean this up. I seen somebody put out, they kind of theorized something. I'm like, man, that is a great point. The people that built certain laws and stuff like this in this country was so long ago. Today, I don't know. They would basically, for how large America is now and everything going on, we got to read everything. Because when the initial people that came up with these laws and rules wasn't probably anticipating on all this. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. We only got one person running the entire country.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem realistic, but horrible situation. I hate it for just it's just a bad situation. And sure, do we need to have talks in our community? Sure, but I mean every community needs to, so that's that.
Right. No, that shit crazy. That shit is definitely crazy. Folks can just walk and do whatever they want, and we can't. But it's. I guess it's whatever.
I know one thing though. If Chud get off,
Now this is when it get a little tricky. This one gets
if he get off, it's gonna be crazy.
So Brett can get pushed and said, "Leave here," and he's supposed to say yes, sir, and get up and walk away. Okay, that's our claim. How do you not have the same logic to he's antagonized them and he threatened them first? Wasn't Chud supposed to just walk away? Yeah. According to the logic, like,
right.
I honestly think he might get off though. I don't think he should, obviously, but if you just asking me,
bro, I ain't gonna lie, though. Them judges and prosecutors been on his ass.
They've been on him though,
and they them other folks too. So
they've been on him. Because once again, don't nobody like this. Even I don't care how malicious you are, bro. Especially when it comes to that, people don't like non-decorum. Like, where's your decorum?
Where's your decorum?
I think the other shit that might get him hung up too is he was supposed to go to court that morning. He ain't go to court, but you outside in front of the court antagonizing people.
They reading his tweets like rap lyrics. I'm not gonna lie. He did give me a little breath of, hey man, they doing it for everybody. They doing it for everybody. Read his tweets. They definitely reading rap lyrics. Read his tweets, and I think the tweets should get him locked. Rap lyrics has definitely gotten people like jammed up. We're not going to do that. Rap lyrics has definitely been enough to pretty much close cases for people. I think the tweets should be enough.
For sure. The fact they even use them shits is crazy.
Nah, he OD though.
No, I'm talking about like the rap lyrics, and then they try to goddamn.
Yeah, I don't think you should be able to use that though. Let me preface it with that. I don't think that, but I'm more so pro consistency. I'm almost prefer consistency to right or wrong now. I know that sounds crazy, but I literally just
I don't think this. That's that sport. I ain't gonna lie, that's that sport shit too. You know how I get with them referees, bro. Like, if you gonna call it, just call it the same,
system, bro. I don't care if you call BS holding calls. Just call it for everybody.
Call it both ways.
That's it. It'd be more so consistency, bro. Like, that'd be my problem. Like, I just prefer consistency. Look what Beezy said. Let's get back to something a little bit more positive, I would say. I don't know, that just killed my vibe a little bit. That is pretty heavy. But I gotta bet Herbert get a bowl before he. I will say this because this is one person that I gotta be honest about. Because I do think Herbert has got a bad draw from people a little bit because of the class that he's in and who he came in with. So I do believe both of them get a little bit of too much backlash. With that being said, Justin Herbert, bro, is by far the most overrated and underrated quarterback at the same time.
Nigga, what?
He's overrated and underrated.
Nigga, what?
Let me tell you why I think he's a little bit overrated. When I be hearing like top 3, top 5, that be blowing me, bro. I'm not lying. That be blowing me real bad. But we're not going to act like he can't be top 10. And although I even be saying I can name 10 better, I be trolling. What I seen in my own eyes, bro, out there in SoFi, and him like breaking off defensive linemen like they're water bugs, bro.
And wishing y'all safety with his hurting hand.
With his hurt hand, throwing balls across the field with one hand.
Yeah.
He's a big quarterback.
Like, all right, bro. He's pretty impressive. Justin Herbert, pretty impressive. I ain't gonna lie. If Justin Herbert is this impressive, I kind of see why now. If I seen Josh Allen in person, I bet you that's why all these people be talking about Josh Allen like that. I bet you they just seen him in person and probably was like, well, bro, what am I watching right now? I think that's what's going on, if I'm being honest. I seen Brady in person. I seen Lamar in person. I'm going to be honest. Justin Herbert, outside of Brady, we're not doing that. Justin Herbert was probably.
I mean, it was old Brady, so even if you was to say that, like, it was old Brady though.
No,
it was championship Brady.
No, we're not doing that. Justin Herbert.
I tried to sneak one.
Try to sneak one in there. Justin Herbert is by far probably the most impressive quarterback I've seen in my life. Outside of maybe like I said, I seen Brady in the playoffs, bro.
And you know what's crazy? You've seen probably the literal worst version of Herbert. No cap, ain't gonna lie. That was like
I think it's the worst version. If I'm not into
no. I mean, just like all things considered, you know,
just
what I'm saying?
all around.
You didn't really get to really see him getting his game. Like you seen him will us to a win, but you really didn't even get to see his ability for real. Like
no, but you know what I value. You know what I value though.
I'm already knowing. I'm saying that to say that I think that that's high praise because you didn't even get to see. You know what I'm saying?
And I also think like real ball players don't gotta like. I ain't gotta see the highlight. I ain't gotta see the best. I seen enough.
Mm-hmm.
Herbert really is that boy, Adam. I ain't gonna lie, but like Herbert, that boy.
I never thought I'd have heard you say that. I said I never thought I'd have heard you say that.
Yeah, you know I'm trolling a bit. Renzo even admit, bro, I was a Herbert fan when he first came out. A little bit like
I'm not gonna lie to you. So believe it or not, bro, if we would have ended up, let's say the draft happened totally different. If we would have ended up with Jalen Hurts and they would have ended up with Herbert, I think both of us would have been like, hell yeah.
Oh, bro, we did. No cap.
Yeah. Like coming out of college, it's so crazy. Most people don't know this or whatever. We done insinuated this a lot in the chat. We done simmered down because we got a little, you know what I'm saying, understanding. But like coming out of the draft, bro, I probably would have 1000% been like, bro, I'd rather us draft Jalen Hurts. And he probably been like, I'd rather us draft Justin Herbert.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I can see that.
I was a big Hurts fan,
a little bit, but Renzo was the only person that really was like, nah, bro, Hurts fire.
Word, bro.
Like Renzo really was like, nah, bro, that's a great route for y'all.
On my life, when they drafted it, because I remember he was talking about, damn, like we got Carson Wentz. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would we draft a quarterback second round? That's crazy. That's basically saying like, hey, you got somebody coming for your job. You know what I'm saying?
That might have been my worst miss, bro. Even, I done had some bad takes. Like I can see it. I ain't tripping on that.
Yeah.
But like out of like just for me being close to the team, what I'm saying is the worst miss because I feel like I don't miss with Philly because I follow it so closely. Yeah. For me to follow it so closely and still miss lets me know I was just a dumbass there.
Now, one thing I can say, I might say my critiques because fuck it, we on checkers. But for me with Herbert, it was kind of a miss too, but it wasn't at the same time. I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't in a minute. So when the draft was happening, I really was like, bro, I was like, I really want Jalen Hurts. Like if we was to get Jalen Hurts, I'd be straight. But I was like, honestly, if we can't get like Joe Burrow first, like we don't get the number one pick, we don't get Joe Burrow, honestly, don't go quarterback. Just go get, I remember Brady was finna be a free agent. Cam Newton was a free agent at the time. It was like 3-4 quarterbacks that was free agents. I was like, bro, don't get a quarterback. Let's just concede this season and go get Trevor Lawrence or something next year. I was like, the reason why I don't want Herbert is because, like, bro, you got to think, and this is me being realistic as a fan too. Like, I'm a Chargers fan, bro. They have a term called charging. You feel me? This man was an Oregon quarterback. An Oregon quarterback and a Charger, they don't go together, bro. They just don't. Because you feel me? Like,
Adam, boy, they pulling out everything out of thin up. Boy, they need a bowl battle with them. They need a bowl. They need a bowl.
They reaching,
boy, they need a bowl bad, boy.
Bro, it just don't go together, bro. Because Oregon known for doing the same things we known for. You feel me?
Being front runners and just
not getting it done, bro. So like when it was like, yeah, we gonna draft Justin Herbert, I was like, bro, we about to draft another dude that's just like doing the same thing. When he came out there his rookie season, I was like, I said he bad.
You want me to tell you how bad? You want me to tell you how fire Justin Herbert was? People gonna start forgetting because they done eased off of it, but I'm not gonna forget. Justin Herbert came out so hot, they was definitely being like, because when Pat Mahomes came out, it was like, bro, ain't no Pat in years. Justin Herbert came out and it was definitely saying he might be the best already. People don't remember that. Like,
I remember.
They was giving him that early. They were giving Herb that big, like his first.
But you know what's great? But I'm gonna tell you though, bro. If it wasn't for that timeout, I swear to you, if it wasn't for that timeout against the Raiders, bro, it'd have been different. Because that second season, bro, Herbert was on. He was on Fox. Even if you remember that game against the Raiders, bro, like we had 3 4th downs in a row. 19-yard pass, 20-yard pass, 20-yard touchdown to Mike Williams.
I like how gutsy he is. Herbert gutsy.
Bro, oh my god, bro, that game was crazy, and Brandon Staley ruined it, bro. Brandon Staley ruined it, bro.
I'm not even trying to sound like this, bro, but I'm being just real. I like that Chargers team with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and Derwin James and them so much. I just don't see how y'all gonna have a better team than those teams. You get what I'm saying?
Because we just like I think we'll be more like well-rounded. I think we'll be more well-rounded.
A young rookie contract, Justin Herbert with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. And y'all had Eck at running back there. Eck was still popping it.
Man, that's the most. I ain't gonna lie. I've been saying that nigga Eck was so overvalued by everybody because of fantasy football. Literally just because of fantasy football, he was so overvalued by everybody.
Miles Sanders was enough for us. Eck was more than enough for y'all.
Miles Sanders was better than fucking Austin Eckler, bro.
Maybe
No, I'm not, bro. Miles Sanders was better than Eckler, bro. Oh my god! What did Eckler do so much better than Miles Sanders other than catch the ball?
I mean, Eck was one of the best
That's a big piece.
Yes, Eck was one of the best pass catching backs in the NFL. He was in the prime.
I get that, but it wasn't like Eck was out there like routing niggas up. We was throwing him dump offs.
It don't matter.
He was breaking niggas
loose. Yeah, get loose.
It don't matter. He was still getting loose.
Okay, I guess
Miles got a fumbling problem too, though.
I get aesthetically. I
get a fumbling problem.
I get Miles.
Tiny though.
Yeah, I get
5'6". He's small. Miles, hold on to the ball, bro.
And you know what was so bad about Eck fumbling problem? Like his first year starting when we got rid of Melvin, or he got the starting job over Melvin Gordon. The whole thing was like Austin Eckler take care of the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Ingram too. I just thought about that.
Y'all had not with Herbert. Not with Herbert. Nah, not with Herbert. He didn't get to play with Melvin Ingram. Fumble. Oh, you talking about Melvin Gordon?
No, I meant Melvin Ingram.
Melvin Ingram didn't get to play
ain't get to play with him, boy.
If he did, it was his rookie season, but he definitely played with him that second year.
For sure, but to be fair, his rookie season his sophomore year was probably, in my opinion,
much better than his rookie season, bro. He went for 5,000 yards.
I'm talking about your window. Just in my opinion, y'all had a window both years, is what I'm saying.
No, we didn't. We were sorry as fuck the year before that. And Derwin James was just coming off an injury too. And Keenan was coming off an injury as well.
To be fair, y'all receivers is always coming off an injury.
You know, I'm just saying, like, we went, even bro, the team, don't get me wrong. I definitely think we had hella weapons, bro. That's why Herbert looked crazy. And he had Joe Lombardi as his fucking offensive coordinator. And like his weapons was amazing, and then they're having Derwin James and Joey Bosa on the other side was crazy too. But we didn't have no depth. So like whenever Joey Bosa came off the field, we had nobody to help in the run game. Outside of Derwin James, you can't name another DB we had on our team that was worth a damn. Chris Harris Jr. was gone by the time his Herbert's second season. Like. So I think we can have a more well-rounded team now for sure. And if we can just get 1,200 yards out of one of our receivers, that's about the same production we've been getting when we had fucking Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen season or career high is like 13 something, bro.
That might be all right, man. I just shout out Mr. 5,000. You know, 5,000 yards don't mean nothing, but shout out to Mr. 5,000. Passed for a lot of yards. Lost first round in the playoffs. Didn't win a playoff game. But definitely.
And papped out Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts ain't beat him yet.
We're not Mr. September. We worry about
Still ain't beat him. Still ain't beat him yet.
Hurts did lose to the Cleveland Browns and the Chargers.
Yeah, Hurts
well, he didn't lose to the Browns.
Ain't beat us. Hurts ain't beat us. Hurts ain't beat us.
I'm not gonna lie, like this is the only thing that's unfortunate. Although you can't hang that on your hat, y'all aren't one of the teams that we are like, oh, when he beat the Chargers, we know he owned that.
It don't matter. Listen.
Like Adam,
You are an Eagles fan. Lola, you are Eagles fan. I'm a Chargers fan. When we played each other, we've won. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. The only people I want to hear anything from, maybe Nerdy done beat us. You know what I'm saying? Larry and Kev done beat us. And that's it. That's it in the chat. That's
why we're ducks. Y'all lose
it.
Jacksonville.
That's it.
I don't think we played y'all at all, though.
Yeah, we did, because I went. My first NFL game ever was Falcons versus Chargers.
How many years ago that was?
2.
Damn, I missed that one.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins threw us a pick to end the game, just like somebody else I know threw us a pick to end the game. Had multiple picks that game.
Denver had like 5 turnovers, bro.
Who?
Jalen Hurts.
He turned the ball over twice in one play. That was crazy. Ain't gonna lie. 2 turnovers in one play.
Shit on, bro. Why he throw that ball, bro? Why he throw that ball at the end? You know what I'm talking about, bro? Let me ask you this real quick. Let me make sure I'm not confused. Did y'all only go down and score 3 points before?
Mm-hmm. We kicked the field goal.
We could have kicked the field goal and kept going, right?
Yeah, but then they called that BS. Was it defensive holding or something like that? We stopped y'all on 4th down.
Jalen Hurts threw that pass, that dot over the middle on 4th down. You remember in overtime, the Smitty, bro, over the middle.
No, it was 3rd down because we stopped y'all on 4th down. They called a penalty, and then y'all came in. It was 3rd down. I remember we stopped y'all on 4th down. They called a penalty on us, or it was like defensive holding or something like that.
When bro, the sticks kept moving,
and then threw a pick. Damn.
Didn't it bobble or something, or just broke?
Nah, he got hit. So Cam Hart was hooping. So Cam Hart and AJ been going at it all game. If you remember that game, so like AJ had a couple drops, but he also had a couple like plays against Cam Hart. Still, he had like 6 catches that game.
I agree. He hasn't been dominant in 2 years. I haven't seen AJ just beat the brakes off of nobody in years.
But Cam Hart had a coming out.
He had a game. That's low key. Low key, y'all beating us is what made everybody say, "Oh, bro, the Chargers defense might be for real." Bro, the Chargers defense. Y'all was
I wouldn't say that
before, but we solidified y'all.
Bro, that was like week 13, bro. We already people already kind of was.
They was saying y'all boys might be a real threat. Y'all beat us. They was like, bro,
our defense was like that. I don't know what you like. What are we talking about? Our defense was nice, bro. Yeah, we really was. Bro, our backups had Denver starters on the ropes. Like we almost still beat them with our backups and shit. So, but it's whatever. All I know is in the chat, only 2 niggas done beat my quarterback. So, I got the ups on everybody.
Like I said, bro, I don't involve myself in September, October, November. I don't involve myself in that really. I'm a postseason guy. And you can't say that I'm just throwing this. You can't just say I'm throwing this up just because of this convo either. I really do like live logically by that when it comes to sports.
I can't wait till y'all go back in the drought. I can't wait till y'all fuckers go back in the drought. Boy.
Hey, it's because, bro, dude, I'm not gonna lie to any bro. As your business partner, bro, I can really tell you this, bro. I'm not saying this like on some chat talk, bro. Cause niggas really do fuck with Philly, bro. It's just cause y'all and the fans just make it impossible, bro.
I don't fuck with us enough, though. That's what I'm doing. That's why
you talking about enough. What we supposed to do? Like be Philly fans? No, we not. You like Philly, cause you like Philly.
This is what it be. When I be hearing little stuff like, y'all might not win division. Oh, Jalen Hurts ain't the top 7 quarterback. Y'all ain't fans enough. Y'all ain't fans enough. And I'm pressing, I'm running down everything. Y'all ain't fans enough.
We ain't say we was fans. Said we fought with you.
Yeah, exactly. See, y'all don't fuck with us enough.
It's a difference, though.
No, y'all ain't fucking with us enough.
It's a difference.
Hey, then when that drought comes, you better pray that it's a drought for the whole chat, bro. Cause
Since we on your ass.
If not, bro, oh my
Your
god,
ass.
As long as one is our quarterback, we won't be in a drought. It's that simple.
I don't know, bro.
You keep thinking that nigga Michael Jordan.
Right.
You and him keep thinking he Michael Jordan. Go ahead.
Again, I love Hurts, bro. I
What
love
do-
Hurts.
Y'all gonna have to realize, I know I'm a history guy. As long as I have more evidence to support how I feel, I'm always gonna feel that way.
I'd rather have him than the quarterbacks we got right now, though.
You said what?
I said I'd rather have him than the two quarterbacks we got right now.
I don't know.
That shit's sad over there.
Hurts will be kind of lit in Atlanta, actually. As long as they run the right offense, he'll be lit in Atlanta. Him, Bijan, Drake London,
All right,
Kyle.
You like the new AJ for him? Kyle like little got it.
Yeah, he actually be lit in Atlanta. No lie, he'd be lit. It'll be a lot of quarterbacks actually like pretty lit in Atlanta.
I'm gonna tell you where I think he should have went. Not should have went because I'm glad he would Philly. You want to tell where I think he would have been good at though? If him and Mike T would have got together at Pittsburgh. You know Mike T wanted to draft him. Mike T wanted to draft him. If that Pittsburgh defense got like a guy like Jalen Hurts over there, bro, take care of the football, and don't worry about the turnovers. Let the defense play for
And I'm not gonna lie, Hurts probably still like Hurts just being there and people rocking with him. Who's to say AJ don't end up in Pittsburgh? Or who's to say that Saquon don't end up in Pittsburgh? Like
he was there too. GP, are you with me? GP was at Pitt now. GP was still at Pittsburgh.
It would have been nice. That would have been nice to see. Not gonna lie to you.
GP
I think that would have been. They would have been exactly what Mike Tomlin would have loved. Yeah,
he needed that, bro. He needed that quarter. Since Big Ben, bro, that's been his biggest flaw. Being able to replace another strong quarterback as a head coach. That's literally was the reason why he wasn't there no longer. Of course, we're gonna say playoff wins, but I felt like he hasn't won the playoffs because he hasn't had consistent quarterback play. That's why, in my opinion. So I think that if he would have went that route, that would have turned him up.
Pickens had his best season of his career last year, 1,400, 9 touchdowns. Next best year was his sophomore season, 1,100, 5 touchdowns. That nigga was balling. It's gonna be interesting to see if they're gonna be able to keep him though. They got a lot of people to pay over there. Yeah.
So who gotta get paid coming up soon? I guess I would assume CD will be up for another one soon.
CD up.
Yeah, CD
up. I think Dak might got another 2 years or something before he get paid.
Yeah, they got to talk extension before that, or they talking about trading him. They got to before that too. They got to be talking about that before then because that money is gonna get too heavy.
They got lucky. They got rid of Micah, so they don't have to pay him.
Mm-hmm. So I'm trying. Who else?
Overshown got to get paid soon too.
Yeah. Quentin Williams,
and then Bland was balling for a little bit, so they might have wanted to keep him.
Yeah,
he ain't really do too much last season, so that kind of.
Man, you got to think you talking about.
He high key ran off.
Nah, he did.
He high key ran off on the boys. Took the money and did nothing since.
He did some Trayvon Diggs shit.
High key, bro. Like, bro, at one point we thinking Diggs and Bland gonna be the best secondary in the NFL. At one point we think, that's the best in the NFL. Cause they're the bottom 5. They're bottom. They went bottom 5 instantly.
That joke was insane.
Yeah, let's see how them DBs hold up this division year. Let's see how they hold up this year. It ain't gonna be the same little comebacks now. Let's see how they hold up.
We'll see. But speaking of y'all division, man, before we wrap this thing up, we got to make sure we play our little games and stuff. I just want y'all to basically tell me, this is gonna be like King of the Hill, not King of the Hill, but would you rather, right? Would you rather have this receiver in college over Devontae Smith? Y'all ready? Wait, Doug got to get on camera because if we clip this, it can't, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, darn, that's how you do the solo joint. Okay, you bet. Anyways, yeah, so would you rather college wide receiver edition for Devontae Smith? Would you rather have Devontae Smith or AJ Green in college?
I know I was just about to say, I know it's going to be I'd say I'm going Smitty.
I'm going Smitty too. Me personally, would you rather have Devontae Smith or Jeremiah Smith?
I'm going Smitty still.
I'm gonna go Smitty too.
Why is that?
When Smitty did that, bro, was unruly. Bro, think about it. Even Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State is not the only option. Smitty for a while at Alabama was like
it was him and Waddle.
Right, bro. Stop. Yeah, Jalen Waddle on his
team.
team.
Smitty was getting the ball like a running back. It seemed like no cap, bro. Go back and look at the numbers. Smitty was getting
getting a lot of touches.
Smitty was OP like the offense as a wide receiver.
I mean, yeah, he was the Heisman winner, but I was just saying, and I was just saying it in a way like Alabama had receivers too. But anyway, speaking of Alabama receivers, Devontae Smith or Julio Jones?
Julio
in college.
I'm going Julio.
That one year, Devontae Smith got it, but if I'm like, I want as far as who I want there for the 3 years, I'm going Julio.
Julio. Yeah. For sure.
Who you say, Doug? And you gotta think this college, so don't give it, you know what I'm saying? Don't think about they career or nothing like that. Like just college.
Caught the national championship touchdown in college, Devontae Smith as a rookie, as a freshman.
That what he was a freshman when he caught
it. He was a freshman. Heisman winner, wide receiver, Devontae Smith.
So you picking Devontae Smith?
I'm gonna say it like this, bro. Obviously, I'm an Eagles fan, so I want to troll and I want to press. And I want
Julio didn't win a national championship in college.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'm about to see right now.
So. I don't think so, bro.
I'm about to see right now.
Smitty got 2 rings. Let's add that in there. How many national championships does Smitty have? 1 or 2?
One.
Let's look at the numbers also.
Yeah, Julio Jones did. They won in 2010. Yeah. So they both national champions. Julio obviously didn't win the Heisman, but we got, like I said, it's in college. For the span of their career in college, who would you rather have, Julio or Smitty? Make a decision.
Smitty got the better numbers.
Hold on, and also Smitty has 2 rings.
He got the better numbers.
And Smitty also, when he won his Heisman, he also won the Maxwell and run a ring that season.
Oh yeah, that is right, because he went for like 200 yards in the first half. Yeah, you're right.
He went for 200. He almost had 2 bands in college. Yeah, bro. I got to take I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna go Julio off of this eye test and just. I might go Smitty, bro. Look at Smitty.
Okay.
We got Smitty for the sweep so far. Do you got Devontae Smith or Amari Cooper?
Oh God, dog.
Coop was fire.
Coop was a bad boy.
Coop was like that. And I think Coop is really the one that didn't benefit for the team more than everybody else. Because Coop was a part of when they was transitioning where people was like, is Alabama still gonna be fine? And they had Blake Sims and all them boys.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I think Coop really
went for 1,700 his last year.
Mm-hmm. So who you got? Y'all got Coop or do you got Smitty?
That's so real. I think Smitty even picking Coop.
I got Coop.
Smitty might be picking AJ too. Julio, I ain't gonna lie, but I'll say like this. I know I can argue Smitty. Let's leave it. If we had a debate, I know I can argue Smitty.
But so much is screaming Amari, bro. And then Amari was such a man-to-man like cheat code, bro. You couldn't play man-to-man against that.
He's the best route runner.
Yeah, you couldn't play man-to-man, bro. He used to get that look. He used to get that look. Drop them shoulders a little bit. Get them arms to hanging.
I'm gonna go Smitty for the plot, but this is my argument. I think that Smitty in college specifically, and I could be wrong, but just from my memory, I think he was better with the screen game and stuff like that. That's the difference. I think Smitty probably didn't run routes like Amari Cooper, but I think he was just as
a route runner though.
And I think that he could. I think he was just as effective on every route. There's not like a route that Smitty couldn't run at Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I do think in the screen game, that's where Smitty separates himself.
More dynamic.
He could catch a bubble screen and do something with it. I don't remember Coop doing many like bubbles and stuff like that. I could be wrong because it was a while ago.
Catch a little screen every now and then.
For sure. Coop was more of a man-to-man like cheat code. Like the minute you play man against Amari Cooper, almost like Jeremiah Smith. Like the minute you play man, like it was pretty much GG.
I think Smitty was similar to that, but also the offense literally schemed their offense around him. That's what makes him a separator, in my opinion. Like, so
who schemed what offense around them?
Alabama schemed their offense around Smitty that year, bro.
Coop kind of got and that's they did, but at the same time they kind of didn't know, bro. They had hoopers, bro. Like they had hoopers, bro.
Yeah, pieces for sure.
They had pieces, so I can't really.
Think about the had and he won the Heisman, bro.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, as far as like,
wasn't Judy there too?
Judy,
I know it was Henry Ruggs for sure.
Judy
played with Judy, but they not the same class.
Judy older because it was Judy, Henry Ruggs, CeeDee Lamb, all of them came out the same year.
I thought Henry
Ruggs. Because everybody was surprised Henry Ruggs went first. He was the first wide receiver off the board.
That was a surprise. I remember even I was tripping about that.
Yeah, but Henry was looking like he was gonna be that crazy.
Tyreek Hill 2.0.
Oh my, they just wasn't feeding him enough. But every time he got the ball, it looked crazy.
Him being at Vegas was horrible.
Yeah, but anyway, so you say you got
Smitty,
you got Smitty, AA, you got Coop. So the next name up, Odell Beckham or Smitty
in college.
In college,
talent we know, bro. Odell one of the most. Like,
for sure.
You can make the argument that Odell wasn't number one when he was in college. You can make that argument, but I ain't gonna go down that lane. Jarvis
during his time.
Jarvis was that.
Jarvis is one.
Yeah, Jarvis. Yeah. All right, next name up. Now this is where it's gonna get sticky for real. You got Smitty in college or Michael Crabtree?
Crabtree. That boy was fire. Crabtree was so fire.
For me, I know the wide receiver I'm waiting to hear. But let me think. Let me look up Crabtree numbers. I remember I test Crabtree was
crazy.
That boy, let me look him up.
Bro, the numbers was crazy too. He went for like 1,900 twice or something like that in college.
No. I know his numbers are dumb now. I don't think he ever went under a band. Yeah.
His freshman year, he went for like 1,700, bro.
He only played 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
His rookie season, he almost went for 2 bands. He went for 1,900.
Crabtree. Look at the touchdowns too. 22 and 19. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm going Crabtree.
Hey, y'all go to YouTube real quick. We gotta pull this up. One of y'all. So go to Crabtree.
After we finish.
I gotta see Crabtree highlights. I'll just pull it up real quick. Wow. I don't know who you got.
So the next, we only got 2 names left. You got Devontae Smith or Justin Blackman.
Hold on, I'm going Smitty over Crabtree. Let me start there before we go there. I'm going Smitty. And once again, that Crabtree wasn't a guarantee for me. It just wasn't a guarantee. And I like Crab.
That's that fly Eagles fly bias right here.
Not really, bro. Because even
that Crabtree, bro, that crap, bro.
If
they would have been number one in the country and you know what I'm saying, top, you know, the number one team, BCS, whatever, then
he had half as many yards the next year, though. He had half as many yards, almost half as many yards the next season, played all his games. He still had a lot of touchdowns, but he had half as many yards. Smitty was that boy from rookie season up until in his senior year, which I do give Crabtree for doing as a rookie.
That nigga had 160 yards his rookie year. He ain't do shit.
Yeah, I'll say he didn't do nothing his freshman year.
Sure, but I ain't gonna lie. Once again,
700.
You know I'm talking about
this. Then he just exploded after that.
For sure. You know I'm gonna talk about him catching national championship game winner though.
I get it. He was wide the fuck open.
Because by his doing. Okay, and it was a bust. I'll definitely admit it was a bust by the secondary.
Yeah.
But it was a bust. The secondary definitely busted. But I don't think Crabtree a lot for me. If I said no to Julio, if I said no to Amari Cooper,
I'm taking Crabtree over in college. I'm taking him over most of everybody we just said. Yes, I'm taking Crabtree over most of everybody we just said.
Y'all being a little bit heavy because of what he did that 1 year as a rookie.
His 2 years, bro. Both years.
He went for 1,100.
I don't.
He had 18 touchdowns though.
Yeah, I'm about to say touchdown still high.
Like, talking about. You have to understand in college, bro, going over 1,000 yards. I mean, you do understand that going over 1,000 yards in college is different in the NFL because you're only playing 10 games for real, 12 games including playoffs and conference championship. during that time with Crabtree, BCS time. Come on now. So I'm not mad at it. That's not something I'm finna be like, oh hey, nah, after that. And I want to say Crabtree might have played hurt or he didn't finish the season or something like that because he knew he was gonna get drafted. It was something going on with Crabtree during that time.
He played every game though, but I know one thing. Crabtree's not the guy that's gonna pull me off of Smitty like that. Like he ain't just for sure Crab. For me, it ain't.
All right. What about Justin Blackman?
Now we talking a little bit. That boy was bad. At Oklahoma State. That boy was bad. That boy was bad. That boy was bad. That boy was bad, bro.
He was though.
That boy was bad. Justin Blackman really was bad.
Nah, he was crazy.
They went back to back though with him and Dez 2-5 since he was coming out of Oklahoma State.
Yeah. Yeah, they went crazy. Oklahoma State had an opportunity to be like one of them wide receiver youth teams, but they just fumbled it. So who you got, Smitty or Justin Blackman?
I'm gonna take Smitty.
They really low key kind of had a similar
identical stats almost.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, bro, like
I'm gonna go Smitty. You can use them in more spaces. You can do more shit.
If I say no to Julio and Amari Cooper, I feel pretty.
You gotta say no to Justin Blackman.
Like once again, I know Blackman, and you know college a little different.
And the thing about Julio and Amari though, like outside of like they stats, you know, you got seeing them look different too. You feel me? Like that shit look different.
Our test was crazy. They was a man amongst boys out there.
I think
them two receivers specifically was like the definition of eye test. Like you had to see it to believe.
AJ Green as well, but.
AJ Green also had Stafford throwing to him too, though. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But
he missed a few games too, though.
True.
Hurt and being suspended.
When it comes to Blackman, I think Blackman is just a step down from the athlete of Julio them, but he was still a very impressive athlete, and he had the numbers. That's another thing. I'm probably going Smitty just because, like I said, if I'm going Justin Blackman, I feel like I got to go Julio or Amari as well because I don't know if Justin Blackman is just that much better than them. I in my world, I might even put Amari and Julio above Justin Blackman in college.
All right, so the last name, Devontae Smith or Sammy Watkins?
Sammy Watkins. I got Sammy.
Yeah, you know I'm going Sammy.
I ain't
for sure.
I'm going Sammy.
Gotta go Sammy.
One I went on. Sammy, the only wide receiver, bro.
No, I'm going Sammy.
Bro, Sammy can do it all, bro.
Different,
deep threat, slant man, screen,
their whole offense,
kick return, running back, all that shit, everything.
The whole offense is around Sammy. Like
and his offense was loaded. Like they really was loaded. And
as y'all can tell, bro, I really do value players, but more specifically wide receivers, even running backs a little bit, but probably running back, but definitely wide receivers. That like, if you focal your offense around this player and y'all go far, he's pretty good.
For sure.
Like, we're not just bringing him up a little bit. Like, he's the focal point for y'all offense.
No doubt. But, yeah, that's all I got for that, though, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody clean, too. I got Smitty all the way through, so I got the one name I was waiting on was Sammy, man. Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins is the best college wide receiver I've ever seen in my life. You know, Sammy. I ain't seen nothing. Even as a freshman, they be talking about this Jeremiah Smith stuff as a freshman. I don't think Jeremiah Smith was even Sammy as a freshman. Like eye test. Now, of course, we might talk about it.
Close though. That was.
I ain't trying to go.
And Michael Crabtree, well, not true freshman. I keep forgetting not true freshman.
Yeah.
But Malachi.
Yeah, I like
true freshman.
Malachi bad boy now. Malachi bad boy.
Dang. And we get to see 2 more years of that from Malachi. And we get to see big dog Jeremiah Smith next year. Oh my goodness.
Bro, yeah, I just seen Sammy highlight. I'm sorry. Jeremiah no Sammy, bro.
Nah, yeah, Sammy was there. Nah. Most of the time when I compare the two, it's from a devil's advocate standpoint. But I think like Sammy's definitely the best we probably seen
in college. Bro, you gotta realize Sammy as a freshman was on one of the most loaded wide receiver classes and instantly was like, okay,
The man. Yeah, he's the one.
it wasn't even like, no, dang, is he the one?
They didn't even ease him in either. That's what's crazy too. It wasn't like let's take a couple games and
Let me tell you what that lets you know is, and Adam know this, that mean that boy came to fall camp and crazy. They seen that shit and was like, oh, he's our team.
For sure.
That's exactly what happened. He came in at 18 years old and it was like, oh no, we're gonna build our whole offense around him. Instantly. That's exactly what happened. He cut up, bro, in fall camp.
I can only imagine what that shit looked like. Like I'm playing back from our days for real. I can only imagine what he was
Sammy
doing.
Watkins, bro.
I can only imagine.
What made Sammy so ugly was, bro, not only was he a better athlete than every person on the field, his routes wasn't horrible, but when he caught the ball, bro.
Yeah, that's really what it was.
To me, those are the best receivers. If you turn into a running back when you catch the ball, you instantly like, I'm about to make you miss.
Name the last college wide receiver that you really believe that when they caught that bubble or that slant, no, this really might be the crew.
Tavon Austin.
Who? Odell.
Tavon Austin.
Odell too, though. Was Tavon before or after Sammy?
Tavon was
after Sammy.
I thought Tavon was before Sammy.
No. I thought Tavon was
they kind of in the same little era though.
Yeah,
I thought Tavon might have been a year or two.
I'm almost certain. Didn't West Virginia and Clemson play each other?
They did. They
Gino and
did you see the way Sammy
the shit out of Clemson?
Did you see the way? What game? Am I thinking about Ohio State? Y'all remember when
that? Talking about Ohio State? Yeah, when Clemson beat Ohio State.
The injured game.
Yeah.
Sammy, bro,
put 70 on Clemson.
I remember that, bro.
70 ball.
Was it Gino or Pat White?
I think it was Gino.
Bro,
Tavon, Stedman, Boston.
We talking about Geno Smith at West Virginia. We getting old. Geno. I remember the Pat White Geno days. They went back to back with it. They went Pat and Geno. We like, oh, West Virginia lit. West Virginia lit. Dang. That's a bet, y'all boys, man. Good pod, man.
For sure. Go get with y'all next week, man. We out of here as Checkers.
Stay tagged, man. Y'all about to see a lot more promo from us. Y'all about to see a lot of stuff going on, man. We don't go nowhere. About to see the clips. We all Eagles fans in here, and we out. Yeah, that's how that in the real quick, and we out.
Okay.